There are truly only a very few number of things you actually need to do to lose weight, live a better life, or honestly just feel really better. One of the big things is nutrition. So in today's video, I want to share with you 12 simple nutritional principles at a very high level. I'm not going to really go deep because it's long, that you can use to get to your ideal weight and feeling awesome. What's up guys, Alex Hine here, author of Master the Day. Now the very first principle, actually first announcement, I'm releasing 12 books this year. 12 Kindle shorts, each on a simple weight loss or habit concept. And my first one coming out is simple. What the heck should I eat for dinner? The 12 simple nutritional principles behind crazy weight loss success stories. Now, as I'm going through this video, you're going to see on the bottom there a link, and the link is basically to have you join the early bird launch team. What I'm looking for is people who want to be early ambassadors of the book. It's just going to be on Kindle so that it's quick to get out. And I'm looking for people that want to get the book free a month ahead of time and who are also willing, you're not obligated to, who are willing to be like, hey, I want to leave a review on Amazon launch day. I want to build that early ambassador launch team. So as we go through this video, that box is going to stay down there. Click it at any time. It's going to bring you to an email list. Sign up there. And then you're going to get more info when that book comes out and what to do and how you can really help me if that's your thing. And obviously you're getting the book free. So check that out right down there below, whatever that is, one of these bottom points. And now, principle number one that is very important is that what you eat for dinner has a hidden power. What I find is that one of the simplest nutritional predictors of whether or not someone is healthy or not is whether they make dinner. Think about that, number one. Number two, you need to really deconstruct weight loss. What does this really mean? Deconstructing weight loss means there are all of these things you could possibly be doing. There are hundreds of things, of tactics, of strategies, of all of these things you could implement in order to lose weight and to feel better. But there's really only a few things you should be focusing on. And what I want you to do is, if you just focus on deconstructing weight loss on one piece of paper, you write down all the possible things, all the thousands and thousands of things you could possibly do. And then, what if you just circled 5 and then focused on those? Habit number 3, the weight loss industry lies to you. This is shocking, I know, really very surprising. Most of the stuff you read in tabloids is there because people know you will read it. I mean, they have to sell magazines, there's nothing wrong with that. But I hate the level of manipulation that these magazines go into, telling you things like muscle confusion, not real. Don't eat carbs after 6, not real. All these simple little fad diets, like the cookie diet, we know it can't be true. We know it can't possibly work, yet we try it. Most of these big things will lie to you, and what's the best advice? Follow the old cliche advice. The cliches are where the truth is. Habit number 4, all diets fail. Think about that. Really think about that. If your strategy is picking another diet or another plan, and you've done that 10 times and you're not getting to where you want to be, it's not the diet that needs changing, it's something else. What is that? Number 5, what the heck should I eat? Mostly real food, number 1. And then number 2, if you've been doing that for over 100 days and you haven't been seeing weight loss, then you can email me. Number 6, when should I eat? And how much or how many meals should I eat? Well, when should you eat? Doesn't matter. How many meals should you eat? Also doesn't matter. All right, so again, there's so much research suggesting that it doesn't matter when you eat. It doesn't even matter how many meals you eat. More meals equal, yes, a more of a boost in metabolism, but it is perfectly proportional to if you ate fewer meals that were big. Number 7, how much should I eat? Well, number 1, if you focus on real food, it's hard to overeat. Number 2, if you've used my iPad technique, I've talked about that video before. If you have about 4 ounces of protein, a large chunk on the other side of your iPad, that's your veggies, and then lining the top of the iPad, that's your carbs. Most of the time we don't eat fats in solid form because we cook with them unless it's avocado. If you eat like that, you're going to be fine. You don't have to worry. Number 8, how many calories should I eat? You know, I'm not a big fan of counting calories because for the average person, counting calories doesn't work very well. Of course counting works, of course, in anything in life. But is it sustainable with counting calories? For you, if it is, do it. If it's not, then don't. Personally, the iPad technique I just talked about, that's how I do it with my clients. So number 9, habit number 9, if you can cultivate the dinner habit, you can possibly see results like my student Shannon, who finally got down to her pre-pregnancy weight. She hadn't been there in 10 years because she and her husband did one habit. They didn't exercise, they didn't do all these crazy fads. They cooked 1 day per week in bulk. and she and her husband have collectively lost something like 70 pounds now. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. So if there's one habit you take away from this, start doing dinner. Even if it's in bulk, even if it's just one meal, do it one day a week. Number 10, building off that last one, yes, cook dinner. That's number 9's habit. Number 10's habit is if you can do it in bulk. Do it in bulk. By every Sunday, what I do is I come home and I cook 3 pounds of chicken, I cook 2 cups of brown rice, and then I cook a wok full of veggies, as many as I can stuff in there. That right there is at least 4 meals. At least 4 meals. And right there, you can have it for lunch or for dinner, as long as you don't mind eating, 2 of the same meals for 3 or 4 days. That strategy alone short circuits so much of the bad eating habits, so much of the bad eating behavior that get us in trouble. That simple habit, one day a week, you can put it on Sunday while you're watching Netflix, can produce such a pronounced change in the way you look and you feel. And it's so easy. Habit number 11. The key to changing yourself is focusing on changing yourself, not on the diet. So the key is not to get another diet. Sounds very obvious, but we get another diet knowing we don't have the discipline to follow through with it. So maybe what I need to do next time is not get another plan, but instead to figure out a way to improve my level of discipline, improve my level of creating and sticking with habits. If consistency is my weakness, then that's what I need to focus on. I don't need to focus on a new plan because the same character trait is going to prevent me from succeeding. So it all comes back to knowing yourself, and that is strategy number 12. Nutritional habit 12, yes, nutritional habit, is to know yourself. Because if you know a certain thing causes you problems, like cravings, or not eating that kind of food, or eating that kind of food, like vegetables, then you have to know yourself and know your weaknesses and know your strengths. If there's something you're good at that is a healthy behavior, double down on it, because obviously you're doing something right and it's easy for you. If it's something like vegetables, then you're going to have to realize, okay, these 3 things are my weaknesses. Those are what I have to work on. Rather than carpet bombing yourself with 100 different strategies, just focus on the vital few things. Now, again, I'm releasing 12 books this year, 1 full-length book coming out in November, but 12 Kindle shorts on the weight loss and nutrition stuff, all kinds of cool, unique little things I've been talking about for years. And I would love if you would love to be an early ambassador. I'm looking for early reviewers. I'll give you the book free so you can check it out, so you can read it on Kindle. And I would love, you're not obligated to, I would love if you could help and leave a review on Amazon on launch day, all right? So just click the button right there. There's going to be a box here somewhere. That's going to bring you to an email list, which is going to give you more info. The book comes out in about 3 weeks. So it's a quick read, but we're getting over there, all right? So click that link there, and I'll catch you on the next video.